Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Suzy Kassem. My friends, each and every day, don't doubt. Just do. Get it done. 10 to 15 minutes. Practice trading, following your favorite stocks and ETFs, hanging out with us, learning by doing. Plus, remember, if you're a subscriber for free at chartingwealth.com every day, you have a special training. A few minutes before the market closes, as we look at things, we see that stocks are up, everything else is down. Let's jump first into the S&P 500. And of course, we are long, have been long, going into what now? 6 weeks of green up candles after that switch over. And again, low volume. Summertime trading zone brings that. But again, with all this movement, to see such a divergence is a little scary. But price keeps going up. We see the high last week was 738.08. This week, 743.91. Up today, 0.72%. You can see it was up in the morning and in the afternoon. Now we're looking at Heikin Ashi candlesticks. Do you guys know what Heikin Ashi candlesticks are? As you hear Heikin Ashi, as you look at an HA candlestick, what does it mean to you? Now, of course, I'm told in Japanese that means average pace, or that's the way it's translated, but I can't tell you how important it is for you to understand the calculations, to refamiliarize yourself with it, as I have to do every now and then, just so I keep the idea of what it is I'm seeing straight in my head. Please take the Heikin Ashi training that'll be at the end of today's video. We have 2 of them. One has several 100,000 views. It was the first one we did, but honestly, the second one's better, the one I'm going to give you today. Check that out at the end of the video. You'll see a YouTube link for it. And again, as you watch it, have a pen or a pencil in hand and just write down the little calculations so you can keep in your head what it is you're seeing. It takes out so much of the confusion you get with regular Heikin Ashi candlesticks and the need to memorize all the little different. And a lot of times I just found they weren't magical for me. They did not help me see what was going on. But the Heikin Ashi candlesticks take out all that volatility, confusion, and just smooth things so you see what's really happening. So please do that. We are long, okay, on the S&P. You can see we're well above on that half-day chart, the weekly trend line, well above on the 2-day. That is just beautiful. As you see this, those you've been in anywhere along the way, things are looking great. Just keep in mind the lack of volume. And at any point, the rug can be pulled out from under us with the crazy stuff that's going on around the world. So pay close attention. Okay. Let's keep going. Where are we on the NASDAQ? It's up 1.24%. Now, as we look, you can see that the high last week was 711.23. This week, 716.65. Things did pull back strong yesterday, but then turned right around today. Like the S&P, I mean, you can see just this not completely vertical, but man, it would be a steep set of stairs to climb on that 2-day chart and the weekly chart, as things have just been kicking up. But again, no volume, but moving up in the right direction. We are long the NASDAQ. What about bonds? Still short bonds, down for the day 0.23%. Now, the low last week was 84.76. This week, with today's movement, it is 84.59. I mean, again, it's not dropping like a hammer, but it is moving down. And remember, the single inverse is TBF, Tango Bravo Foxtrot. And of course, it's been going up these 3 weeks. We'll rekey that. One thing I thought about today is when I do trend lines, I really like to have my second point on the candle, the most recent candle, so that things are updated as per that one. It's nice to be able to connect 3 candles and clearly where you're seeing, it really line up on the bottom of those when it's going up. Remember, bottom up, top down. Things are going down, you go from the top. Things are going up, you go from the bottom. Those are just the rules for trend lines. But again, making sure you've secured it on your most recent candle sure helps out a lot. So you can see things are moving up nicely, but haven't had any volume except for 3 weeks ago. Let's go back to, and again, one reason I don't flip around. Sometimes people are like, Thom, if you're trading off another chart, an inverse chart, why aren't you using that chart? Do you know how confusing it is now for people just to follow the 5 charts we had? If I started going into inverse charts, people wouldn't understand what the hell was going on. And it doesn't matter anyway. You can trade off the main chart because the inverse is set to work like that one. Now, I prefer to trade off the real chart that my money's in so I can see what the volume looks like, so I can see, because you can see the volume's a little different here, isn't it? Isn't it? We don't have the volume that you see on TBF 3 weeks ago. So it's important to trade on that chart, but for our purposes, we track it on the standard charts that we run through every week. So we are short bonds, and they are moving in the right direction. Now, gold, I told you, don't know what's going on with gold. Gold has been up, it's been down. It was down, it was red candles the last 2 weeks. This week, a green candle pushed through our not so good trend line, but you can see how it's pushed through it and then slid sideways, down for the day, 0.59%. Don't know which way gold is going. So we don't have a position on gold right now. It's just sliding sideways, waiting for it to move. When it does, we'll track it. Now, if it's going to crash, it'll probably move through this floor we have here. And once it pushes through that, probably keep going for a while. If it doesn't and bounces off and starts moving up again, well, man, we'll be back in gold, but not today. What do we see going on with Bitcoin? Bitcoin down again, 1.58% right now as the market's getting ready to close in just a few minutes. Going into our 6th week of up movement. Now, the high last week was 23.20. This week, 23.23. So 3 cents up and a smaller candle. We're just sort of hovering around. You can see on the 2-day chart, sideways slide for the last many days. We are just above the weekly trend line on the half-day and the 2-day. We'll see where Bitcoin is going. It may get some more energy, may bounce off. It's done it once already. May bounce off the trend line and head back up. Could crash through. We'll see. Right now, we are still long on Bitcoin. That is where we are, my friends. Always love to hear from you. CW@chartingwealth.com. Please check out our X page. If you've not been following us on X, we're starting to put some really good stuff on there. Putting some articles out. They're taken from the book. I think you'd get a kick out of it. Please check out the X page if you've not already. And Patreon members, thank you so much for all your support. God bless, my friends. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth.